So we want to draw a state table for this particular state diagram. Okay. Now, what does the state table consist of? A state table consists of the present state, right? And then it has the next state, but this next state is going to depend on what the input is, right? The input can take values 0 and 1. So we'll say d equal to 0 and d equal to 1. Let's say d is the input, and then we have the output of your circuit, and the output also depends on d. So let's write like this. Okay, so let's do a state diagram here. So if the present state is v, right, if you are on this present state and you get an input of 0, d equal to 0, the next state is also going to be v. It's the same state, right? So v. And if d equal to 1, what's the state? If t is equal to 1, then your next state is w. And what is the outputs corresponding here? So when you have d equal to 0, your output is 0. And when you have d equal to 1, your output is 1. So you can just write 0 and 1 here. Okay, so let's write the same thing for state w. So when you are on state w, if you get an input of 0, then you go to state y. If you get an input of 1, you go to state v. Okay, so let's write that. So you have y here and v here. And what are the outputs? The outputs are 0 and 0. The outputs are 0 and 0. Okay, uh, let's try one more and then I'll let you finish up the table. Okay, so if you are on state x and you get an input of 0, you go to state y. If you get an input of 1, you go to state v. So you have y, v. And what are the outputs? So let's take a look. So you have the output 0 here and you have the output 0 here. So 0, 0. So the outputs are 0, 0. And I'll let you finish up the table for y and z as well. Okay, so if the present state is y and if the present state is z, then what happens to the state transitions? I'll let you finish it as an exercise, and I'll put the solutions below the video if you want to just check it. Let's uh, let's continue this problem in the next video, where we'll just look at this state table and make some deductions.